Alright guys, I am back. Oh, smack. Always hitting this right here. So, alright, got everything kind of put back on, people. I put back the airbox. I put back the throttle body, torque that up. Radiator hose, thermostat. New thermostat in here in the housing. ATI on deck. And just make sure sticker is on. They got this ATI sticker. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Basically clamped back up all them holes, double checked. See, one more hose I think I may, well, I didn't touch that anyway. Yes I did. There's a hose down here. I think I maybe just shifted over a little bit. Basically everything in the bottom was basically put back. This airbox snout right here was put back. I'm looking at my brake pads. It's kind of low, so I gotta look into that. Basically dirty. What else? So now the next thing is just to put back the bumper, put this back on, put back the bottom plastic, put the coolant, run it, make sure everything's in alignment, burp it, and good to go. So I made sure it was a lot to take out. I had to make sure I basically put back all these coverings here. A lot of coverings, a lot of little nonsense to put back. But I got everything basically back. So, as I said, the next step is just to the bumper wheels. And I think we're good to go. So maybe like another hour, people. And we should have a start. So, as y'all can see, all this is done. I had one of the hardest parts, which I'm always gonna say, is that fan, because I dropped the fan in the condenser. Had to get the fan back in. We pushed it back in through here. Taking it out and putting it back in. But I think that was the hardest thing, the fan. Yeah. I don't get it. Like, the fan, I don't know, boy. Let me make sure this harness is connected for the fan, which it is. I just had to make sure everything is back, or the clamps is back properly. Just double checking everything to make sure everything is back. But that's the main thing. When you check out a lot of stuff, you gotta make sure everything is back, because you know what happens. You could forget something connected. I had to make sure the sleeve on the throttle body is all tightened up. Let me actually check this top one right here, just in case, to make sure. I don't think I took it out, but nope. Make sure all the harnesses. I try not to take out too much stuff, but what was necessary. And as I said, getting the bumper back on, that's snotting, getting the rest of the plastic back on, everything snapped back in. And all right, so guys, I'll tap back in with y'all in a few, to make sure that we basically good. I gotta look at the temperature, because as I said, I got a new thermostat here, and motor's dirty. I changed the oil before. That's how I found the if I ain't changed the oil, I would have never found out I had a problem. I would have never found out I had a problem. So, all right, be back in a few. All right, guys, got the bumper. About to drop it in the slots. All right, so look, let me show you something. So, you see these right here? It's actually I got some pins. When I bring it down, I'm gonna show you. We gotta slide it in there. Ready? Lift up. Come down. Come down. All right, look. Rest it right here. No, rest it on the black plastic. Rest it right there. Rest it right there. Right. And look, hold on. See that guy going there? Let's do your side. What the fuck? Show you something. Look. See how I got going the hole? I think we gotta bring it across more. I think, no. They gotta go in the second hole. That one. So that one. And I think these fucking things in the bottom, I don't know how them. Hold on a second. Because they got some shit in the bottom here. I don't know how these things is. They go on. This you should be. Let me see something. Let's see if I get this. Let me. Hold on, don't push. Let me do mine. I'm on there. Alright, let me check this out. Let me see. Let me see.
Second over here.
No, something not right. Hold on. Wait, don't force it. Let me look. So, what's going on here? No, right. Hold the light for me. Hold the light. There. Now let me think. Hold the light so I can see. Hold the light over like this. Let me see. See, cause this shit gotta go. See, these fucking clips gotta go in weird. Hold the light right here. Fucking break now. Hold on. So you gotta come back out again. Cause these clips gotta, these two right here, gotta go in there. Let me check the other side. Cause the other side is I maybe should do that side first. Let me do this side first. Hold on. I gotta hold it out. Hold it.
You wanna do this side first?
Yeah, cause this side is it's dark over here. So I figure if I maybe do this side first. Excuse me. The fuck, this shit is weird. Hold on, push this front part in, push the middle part in a little bit. Alright, like that. Come over here with the light. Let me see, alright. Hold it. Wait, nah, it's not there. As I said, they got these clips here that gotta go in. Hold the light like that. Yeah, there's some fucking clips here that they gotta fucking go in first. And it's not fucking lining up. Come out. It's this shit here. Oh, let me see. Nope. It goes in here. Lift the top up. But watch that other side. Hold on. So I don't want to fucking break these clips. Hold on there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me lift it up. Alright. Let me try again. Hold on. These clips, I maybe have to, that's in. There's two clips here that gotta go in here. Let me see. How loud is that? Yeah, he put this shit fucked up. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get this shit in here? Let me see. Let me check this side. Let me see how hard this side is to get on. Hold on, this side is the same shit. There's a way to do this shit.
Put one first and then.
Yeah, but alright, so I may gotta pull this shit out again.
I think the best place is to put this one first, okay? It's your whole order.
Pull it out. Alright, come over here. Look. I want you. No. Look, don't do so much bending. Come, stand up. Yeah, but look, stand up. Look, hold it here. Look. Right here. Right. Come over here. You don't gotta bend down and do nothing. Just hold it when I pull it out. Then, hold on, let me. All right, guys, I gotta put you on the time lapse. Let me. All right, guys, I'm back again. So I got the covering back in. Some of my clips broke, so I gotta alternate clips. I got this part back in, but I maybe gotta take for the bottom because some of my clips broke, as I said. All right, so y'all see what's going on. Got it kind of back together, kind of double checked everything to make sure I'm pretty good up top. So next is basically just to put that plastic covering on, antifreeze, tie it down, let it run. Gotta burp the system, and hopefully we are good. We look good, everything is torqued, I feel confident, and as I said, I took my time, so it's not like I rushed. It took me 4 days. All right, 4 days, okay? So I made sure I did everything I needed to do, and I didn't rush. So just wanted to show y'all basically from what y'all seen it. So everything is damn near back. I had to make sure I plug back on my lights. The only weird thing, what I'm seeing right here, is with this clip right here. I had to actually on both the Widebody kit, but it kind of, it's not even that for some reason. Let me check the other side. Let me see something. This side went in flush. The other one didn't go in. Well, F it right now. This right here, I was just looking at this, people. When I took out the bumper, it kind of overlapped it a little bit for some reason. See how it overlapped it? Yeah, but I'm not doing that shit now. Fuck that. I'm not worried about that. Y'all worried about that. It just yeah, but I have to take off that plastic and move all that again. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Yeah, maybe the inside plastic that did that. But that was the only thing when I did the bumper. It just kind of did what it did, but whatever. I'm not getting into that right now. I am getting into putting back on this plastic and getting everything back together because I am beat, I'm tired, and that's what it is. So, all right, so I'll be back with the ending results when I start actually pouring this and start the initial first startup. All right, guys, I'm back. Very long 4 days, I gotta say, very long 4 days. That's why I'm in this color, very long 4 days. But all right, I got everything finally back together. I got give a big shout out to Nase Motion, a big shout out to my pops for giving that second hand, the 2 hands, the extra bodies always help. Pops helped me out a whole lot with when I had to get that radiator back in. Just actually just being here, just support. Support is always a help when you're doing a big project like this. So Pops helped me, still by my side, helped me with the second hand, just in case I slipped up on something. He was like, yo, check this out. And I got it all back. So I'm at the last point right now. The only thing is I got to revisit this right here because I had to kind of, the Widebody, I had to kind of push it out to get this in. So now it's sitting a little bit too far in and not flush. So, but I am not too worried about that right now. The other side is flush, but there's just some little things that just, just irk the ish out of me. So everything was actually torqued back. Well, everything is basically in. But yeah, so yo, this right here, If you're not about it, I'll tell you don't do it, because this is just a whole lot to take out. A whole lot of clips, hoses, a whole lot to take out, people. But other than that, come, let's wrap this joint up because I am tired. I don't know what the motion is. The charger is dirty as hell from that winter. Got mad rocks. This thing is it harbor rocks. So that's basically what it kind of did. It harbored some rocks. So let me actually put this right here because of the fact that so I'm just going with the peaks right now because I had a bottle of peaks. So I ain't want to mix the peaks with the Mopar. So actually I just got another bottle of peaks for Dodge, as y'all can see. Dodge 2013 and present. So we're gonna start to I drained the crap out of this. When I tell you, like, a lot of antifreeze came out of this, people. So I think I may have to actually get another bottle. How many bottles I got? I used a little bit of this one, but I got another bottle, but a lot of antifreeze come out, and I got it over there. I'm gonna show y'all. Basically. So since this got a hundo on it, it never really had a full flush. So this is getting, it deserves it. It needs it. You know what I mean? Because I said it never really had got this done. I think, you know, the dealer be trying to tell you when they do that 23-point check. You know, that's one of the things they want to service is basically the coolant, which I don't know if they really be doing that, but you know. Let's see. And then I'm gonna leave the cap off. Put the heat on, right, to open up the thermostat. Because I did change the thermostat as well too, people. Because as I said, it's just something that I don't know if it was done. 30,000 miles, the water pump poster have been swapped out, but not 100% sure if that was really done. But I think the water pump comes with a thermostat. So and the hardest thing on this thing, as I keep on saying, is taking out the fan, putting back the fan. The bumper was a little tedious, because the bumper, as I said, I had to push open a wide body joint. I'm like, kind of, this is goofy as hell. Like, but, all right, so this bottle's almost done. So this thing is drinking this shit like a, all right. All right, it looked like it settled a little bit right there. You see? So I got like a quarter of a bottle. I'm gonna put a little bit more because I know it's gonna do what it do. So we gonna leave it as that right now. Get a piece of paper towel and just missing 2 clips broke on me, so I had rocks falling in my eye. Like this was real crazy, man. Crazy. So, all right, so this is gonna be, actually, people, the first start from everything was taken apart, the first initial start. So, I mean, kind of, all right, as I said, this is gonna be the first initial start since all the work was done. So, I'm excited because I put in a lot of work and I'm tired. So let's get the charger started up. Let's get this antifreeze back together. And I may gotta charge this battery because, as I said, this battery been sitting for a while. It been sitting. Pull this window down. All right, ready, set, go. Let's take a look. what's crazy? I have a check engine light. Why is that? Why do I have a check engine light on? Let me actually put the heat on. Let's put the heat on fast real quick. I got a check engine light on. And put some more coolant in here. So what that doing went down, down, down. Everything look good on this part. I just need to see why I have a check engine light. Really don't know why. Did I forget something? Stick so low. Yeah, everything's spinning good. I let it run to normal temperature. I said the coolant look okay. And find my scanner. Oh, sorry for the copyright. Alright, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a second. As I said, everything, the first initial start is good. Hold on, let me actually show y'all what's going on here because I was just in here. So that's how we looking. Basically, let me change the light setting with the ATI. Let's say the coolant, and it gets a normal temperature. Let's turn this music off. Check engine light, as I said, came on. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my performance page, and I got the temperature on how I want that joint to open up. The thermostat. Let me leave my key in here. Let's check gauges. It's too much light. It's too much light here. So what I'm gonna do is coolant temperature 143. So I'm gonna monitor that and just let it as I said, back up the air on high. It's getting hot already. So I got thermostat out. I gotta get my scanner. Where is my scanner? My scanner is, I think, somewhere in the trunk. Can't find my scanner. I don't know if it's gonna pick up the code. I don't know why I have a code. Never had a code before, but I don't know. I don't know where the hell I got my scanner. Scanner's supposed to be in here. Damn. I got space. me let this run. Let me find my scanner. So I can see why I have a check engine light. Alright guys, we gonna start to wrap up this video. So remember I told you how the check engine light came on. So basically I actually so I had to take out the throttle body, right? So I disconnected the throttle body, but I didn't basically what you said, I didn't unplug the harness. So you know, I just went on Google real quick, let them know that was one of the only things that I really kind of like in terms of, because it was this code right here, right? It's a P2172. Let me see how my camera's showing this, people. All right, so it's a P2172. So what is it saying? Throttle actuator control, high airflow detected. So as I said, that I basically unscrewed it to get like some clearance because I was trying to take the fan out. So as I said, I should have disconnected the battery. I didn't disconnect the battery because of the fact that I had to keep on getting in and out my trunk. So the thing is with Dodge got a button, right, to get in the trunk. It's not like you could use a key or whatever. You got a lever inside. You got straight a button, that's a power button. Then we got no lever inside, no nothing. So basically I try to do everything safely and keep the battery connected. So I could get in my damn trunk. So that maybe triggered that code when I disconnected the body, the throttle body. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna reset the code. And what I was just basically doing was basically I gotta purge the air out of this. So I put the cap on, and let me see. That's the if y'all know anything about these caps, it's like pressure caps. So basically I seen it bubbling, so it still has it got air in it. It still got air in the system.